A long time ago, on a great, awesome day, Em threw a big party with her friends S and A. M blew up balloons, A mixed up some punch, S snacked on some chips that she loved a whole bunch. They were having a party with all of their friends, a great celebration that might never end. Then M, S, and A threw their hands in the air, and they danced all around a really blue chair. Yes, they laughed and they danced and they fell to the floor. They were laughing so loud they did not hear the door. Was the rest of the gang SIRHNC. Running in a bit late was a big letter T. Then they raised up their glasses and they yelled, and they drank in the honor of a great, awesome day. They all had much fun as they ate some great food, and all of those friends were in an excellent mood. After much celebration, all the letters said, bye! There were high fives and low fives, not a tear in one eye. This same group got together on the same day each year, but as time quickly passed, one thing became clear. Something was changing every year a bit more, so that after a while you just could not ignore the fact something had happened, though I can't tell you why. We'll go on with the story, then we'll give it a try. Now we find them again with their friends S and A. They are planning that party for that one special day. But attitudes are different. Something's changed down inside. When C called on the phone that M, she just lied.
No, we are not having a party anytime here real soon.
There was a really loud bang as A popped a balloon.
What was that? Oh, it was nothing.
M continued to lie.
A very large truck backfired as it went by.
Then she hung up the phone and breathed a big sigh.
When you popped that balloon, I thought I would die.
So the three friends continued to get set for that bash. A blew up balloons, S picked up some trash. After all that was done, what a party they threw. They were laughing and eating, the time really flew. When they looked at the clock, it was now time to leave. S wiped off her mouth on the end of her sleeve. This very thing happened, yes, year after year. When these three got together, they were all full of cheer, but they lost the true meaning of that great, awesome day. Yes, it happened real slowly, and oh, by the way, all the others felt bad that the three left them out, but they did not sit and cry, they did not sit and pout. They kept the true meaning of that day in their heart, and there it would stay, it would never depart. Many years came and went, everything stayed the same. SAM were always there, all the others never came. One year as the three were laughing loud on the floor, they did not right away hear the knock at the door. When M noticed the knock, she knew what to say.
Quiet. Be still. And look away.
With hands over their mouths on the floor they did sit. But the knock at the door, it did not stop or quit. And it got on their nerves, this loud knocking sound. On the door, knock, knock, knock. On their nerves, pound, pound, pound.
Step away.
M said to the two, and around that whole place the three of them flew. They stuffed lots of stuff in a chest that was there. S even stuffed A behind that blue chair. When M opened the door, there was nobody there. And she yelled out real loud,
Come out if you dare.
No one whispered a word, and no one came out. M was really confused what this all was about. When M started inside, just what did she see? A note on the door, and it said, Remember me. Well, she ripped it right down with a snarl on her face. She threw it right into their small fireplace. And it went up in flames right in front of their eyes.
Someone's playing a joke.
M told those two guys. So they started to party and they started to eat. Once again on the door, someone started to beat. And the knocking got louder than it had been before. Then M slowly snuck over, real close to the door, put her hand on the knob. She was playing a trick. With a twist of her wrist, it opened real quick. There was nobody there. On the door was the note. It was starting to snow. So M put on her coat. Then she looked all around, but no one was there. It was almost like someone disappeared in thin air, and her walking made footprints in the very light snow. S asked,
Who is there?
M said,
I don't know.
Once again, that small note found itself in the flames, and those three crazy letters started playing a game. They sat down on the floor, and they got out the cards. Then the door started pounding again really hard. M jumped up on her feet. A raced to the chair. S was scared half to death as she flew through the air. M ran right directly and she opened the door, and she found everything the same way as before. Then she looked in the snow to see what she could see. She saw all of her tracks and the words, Remember me. But no other footprints were there in the snow. A asked.
Who's there?
M said.
I don't know. This is getting really spooky.
S told her friend A.
I just wish all these people would just go away.
M slammed closed the door as she tore off her coat. But A started thinking about the words on that note. Then down in his heart, a small memory clicked in. He remembered the past and just how it had been. And then he remembered what this day was about. Yes, he started believing. He was finished with doubt. Then he walked to the window and he looked down below. Thanks for remembering was written there in the snow.
What's the matter with you?
M asked that guy A.
You look really weird. Are you sure you're okay?
A said,
I am Dandy. I am finally awake. In the past, I have made an awful mistake. I did not understand what this great day is for. I am finally remembered. I'll forget no more.
Then he explained it to them as they sat on the floor. Just then, there was banging right on that front door. A jumped right up and he swung the door wide. There were all of their friends, and the bunch of them cried. They got in a huddle with arms around each one, and they threw a big bash. And man, they had fun.
How did you know to come over?
M asked letter C. C said,
We were all at the house of our good buddy T. When we heard some loud knocking that did not go away. On the door was a note that said, Go find A. So we hurried right over, hoping you'd be here. Now we're all back together and we're all full of cheer.
Then they laughed and they danced and they sang a nice song. And all of the letters they sang right along. And this was the best party, if you want to ask me. It is always much better with CHRIST. The end. Okay, we're gonna sing a song. Angels we have heard on high. Y'all know it? Okay, here's your big showbiz break. Let's go. Angels we have heard on high, sweetly singing o'er the plains, and the mountains in reply, echoing their joyous strains. Hey.